Hi guys, me again. So we left off with if you're a new presenter, how to start. We are going to pick up. I'm gonna hit a few different points first. We're gonna talk about what is Younique. People ask you this all the time. What's Younique? What do you say? Oh, 3D mascara. Younique makes 3D mascara. You're absolutely correct. Younique does make 3D mascara, but that's not all we do. We have a full skincare line and a full makeup line, which a lot of people are like, oh, well, so does Maybelline, so does Almay, so does CoverGirl. What makes Younique different? Younique is a natural-based skincare and makeup product line. Younique was the first ever social media-based company that is all on social media. Younique did not start home parties, did not start by cash and carry sales. Younique was founded on social media and is the first ever. Hold on, that's my child. She's good. Ryan is still playing, so she's my guest speaker. What is Younique? Get back to that. Number 3, Younique, you get paid daily. The only company that pays you every 3 hours. If you didn't know that, Younique will pay you every 3 hours. As soon as you make a sale, you get paid. So when I sell a 3D mascara at noon, at 3 o'clock, I have $7.25 deposited into my PayQuicker account. And I have a debit card. Some of you guys might have one. Some of you may not. You get a debit card when you hit $50 PRS in your bank account. They will send you your card to use. So I have a purple debit card that says Younique on it. It's really cute. And every 3 hours, I get money deposited to that. So the other day, I went shopping. We went up to Temecula, California to Hobby Lobby. And if you've ever been in Hobby Lobby, I'm sure you could be in there for a few hours. I know I was. Walked up and down every single aisle. And when I was checking out, my phone dinged. I get an email. And it says, notification, PayQuicker account. And somebody had purchased. And I had money deposited to my account. So the money that I just purchased on all my fun Hobby Lobby crafts actually was just deposited back into my account. So I think I spent like $7 if you do the math all day. So as I shop, I got paid. When I wake up in the morning, I wake up and I am paid. It doesn't matter if it is 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Younique is going to pay you every 3 hours. Derek is one of the founders. Derek and Melanie are the founders of Younique. They are sister and brother. And when asked, why on earth do you do that? So many people thought they were crazy. He had a good answer. And he said that there was a point in their life that their mother didn't know how she was going to pay the electricity bill the next day. I'm going to get emotional because it touches your heart. It touches me. When I had Ryan, we owed a lot of money. I was in the hospital for 32 days before I had her. And then, so I was in a total of 35 days. And Ryan was in the NICU for 14 days. And with that came $250,000 of medical bills. Some of you may know, some of you don't. My husband's in the military, and we have awesome insurance. But insurance didn't cover it all. We still owed a few $1,000s, which thank goodness for insurance, because there is no way I could pay $250,000. We would have been bankrupt at 21 and 22 years old. But these medical bills were due. And we didn't have the money in our bank account. And I looked at Timmy and I said, how do I pay these? I don't want to put on my credit card. If I have to, I can. But what do we do? And my husband works extremely hard for me and Ryan. And he works so many hours, and I am so grateful. But we weren't always financially savvy. We weren't stable. So I was nervous. And those nerves that I was feeling not being able to pay my bills is why Derek and Melanie made it so that Younique presenters were paid every 3 hours. I started Younique when I was in the hospital with Ryan, and I had no idea what I was doing. I really got started the end of 2014, beginning 2015, and I've worked my way up since. And Derek said, when a mother comes to me and says, my electricity bill is due tomorrow, and I don't know how I'm going to pay it, Derek wanted to tell her he knew how, and he could help her. Because she's paid every 3 hours. So, in one day, if she sold 8 sets of mascara, she gets to pay her electricity bill. Or a mom who doesn't know how she's going to diaper her child because they have no diapers and they don't have money. You go sell 4 sets of mascara, and in 3 hours, you are going to be able to buy your baby a pack of diapers. That is why Younique pays you every 3 hours. Every 3 hours you are paid. Younique doesn't get paid yet. It takes, I want to say they said 72 hours for your payment to process. 24 or 72 hours for your payment to process online. So, credit card goes through, 24 to 72 hours pass, and Younique gets paid. But you get paid every 3 hours because Younique pays their presenters before they pay themselves. It's important. It is important. That is the foundation that Younique is built off of. That Derek and Melanie wanted to see less people struggle. They wanted to help those struggling mothers, those struggling students, those struggling to pay any bill, or if you needed money to buy dinner, they were going to tell you how to do it. And they have. And it's amazing. If you don't know about Derek and Melanie, go to your website, read up on them. Like I said, they're a sister and brother who started this company, and it is absolutely amazing. So I ask that you take the time to get to know who they are, and when you read about them and you learn about them, you're going to know what Younique is and what it's all about. So, we're approaching 10 minutes again. So, I'm going to talk about one more thing. And that's the Younique Foundation. And some of you may have heard of it. Some of you haven't. So, if you haven't, I am so excited that I get to tell you what the Younique Foundation is. There are, let's see if I can find in my notes so I don't give you super strange numbers. Okay. 1/3 to 1/4 of people in America experience sexual abuse. And 90% of those people experience it from somebody who they're supposed to trust. An uncle, a school teacher, somebody who is in their life daily, weekly, it doesn't matter. But that's somebody that they were supposed to trust. The founders of Younique, the family who started this, they have experienced this firsthand. And they wanted it so not a single person has to deal with this. It's difficult. Sexual abuse is not something that's easy to talk about. It's not. I personally have not experienced this, But I have friends and family who have. And it breaks my heart. It really does. And the Younique Foundation was made for these people. The foundation is going to provide for women to go on a retreat, basically. They are going to get away. They're going to go to Utah. Right now, the foundation is in Utah. They're building their cabin. And eventually, hopefully, there will be one in every state. But for right now, they send them to Utah for a week. And everything is paid for. They are there to heal. They're there to feel loved and to feel safe. And so everything is based around healing. Their counseling for a full week is paid for, which is amazing because that is extremely expensive. And everything, they're able to get help because the women and men who are unique presenters are selling product and donating money so that these women get to go and get help. And they don't have to pay a dime. Their food is all based around healing. Their entire menu is made to nourish your bodies and make them feel good. And food is expensive, and it's paid for. Their lodging there, their electricity, gas, water, everything that has to go through this cabin is paid for by the Younique Foundation. And building the cabin itself is paid for by the Younique Foundation. So these women get to go to get help because nobody should ever have to go through that situation, and lots of people have. 1 in every 4 to 3 people have. And these women are finally getting an answer. And they don't have to pay for it because the Younique Foundation is paying for them to get help. So I am super excited to announce that, what's today's date? In 78 days from today, the first group of women are going to the Younique Foundation, to the retreat, to get help. And how this is going to work is they are all going to stay on the grounds, and it's free for them. They go in small groups of 8 women for 4 days. And for right now, they're doing 1 group a month to make sure there's any kinks are fixed out. And they don't have to worry about a single thing that week. They don't have to worry about finances or about bills or about hiding what has happened to them and who they are, because they are in a safe place because of you. Because you sold mascara and you sold makeup and skincare products to get them to this retreat to get the help that they needed. And that's amazing. If you didn't know about the Younique Foundation, I hope you are excited about it as me. It pushes me to do better in my business because I'm going to have the chance to send a woman to get help. I keep saying women, and men are definitely struggle with this too, but this foundation is specifically for women who during their childhood was affected by sexual abuse by somebody who they were supposed to trust. It's very specific. So I hope that you take this and you run with it, and that helps you do better in your business, and that you're able to reach out to people and make your sales better and get some money to these women and to this foundation to better other people's lives. You're making a difference in these people's lives. And at the end of our training this past weekend, we were able to raise $5,000. We were able to send 5 women to get help from their past for free. They're working on getting their traveling expenses paid for. There are scholarships and grants that these women can get so that it's free. They're working on partnering with a airline service so that they don't have to worry about that. And they are actually, when the women leave this retreat, they get continued, the Younique Foundation pays for their continuation of counseling and help for them, so that they are not just there. They are all doing great in a week. Then they go home and they have to face their challenges alone. So, we're at 16 minutes. I've talked a lot. I'll post another video. Keep watching and keep taking notes. And know that as you are involved in Younique, that you are changing lives and you are making a difference. And if you're struggling with sales and recruiting, keep that in mind. And I promise you it's going to help you in your business.